Hello, anyone who might tune in and see this. My name is Christopher Wood. I live on the other side of Deserano, Ontario. I am a 5-year revenge retaliation victim of Lennox and Addington, Ontario provincial police. I am a full 5-year slave traffic, body mutilation, kidnap, sex assault, full physical identity theft, skull splitting, brain injuring, medically blacklisted, sex assaulted, kidnapped, false arrested, attempted murder victim for revenge retaliation for me speaking of O.p.p. crimes. Back in 2019, I was shot by ex-O.p.p. chief. Guilty of attempted murder, guilty of murder, killing my mother, killing my dogs. Very dangerous cops, ending bloodlines, completely changing fucking people's identities for revenge retaliation, putting prisoner tracking in victims, false arresting victims, having the victims medically blacklisted to prevent them any kind of medical help unless they go to other provinces. Guilty of murder, attempted murder with intent to commit. Ex-chief or commander, year 2019, drove a white Jeep Wrangler. Staff sergeants, years 2019, 2021, Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward. Stacy, a mental health worker, was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS. Shelley Huffner, Spencer Mills 14716, Robert Kane 7224. Criminal Lennox and Addington County General Hospital doctors who are criminally negligent involved in co-committing and covering up crimes, including torture, identity thefts, murders, forced suicides. They're covering up drug overdose murders that are happening as well. Name and file falsifier, medical blacklister, the one that got me discriminated against, the girlfriend to Stacy AMHS, Dr. Tatiana Vukanovic. She also goes by Margie V. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Waldron, Dr. McGregor, Dr. Pritchard, ex-CEO Cubby Duck, and patient relations are all criminally negligent, involved, and guilty of my identity theft, torture crimes, mutilations, attempted murder with criminal intent to commit and cover up, having me falsely charged twice to prevent anything legal on them in an attempt to try to discredit me, to keep me from medical help while going through this. Accomplices who cannot be arrested without $22,000, who own O.p.p, who are guilty of murders and attempted murders, who are sex slave traffickers, sex offenders, identity thieves, drug traffickers with and for. Robert Kane 7224. A guy known as Bill Woldridge lives at 149 Center Street North, Napanee, Ontario. Bald glasses, approximately 70 years old. He's guilty of killing my mother December 20th, 2020. Blair Frederick Hardy, he's guilty of murder, attempted murder. He is the number one boss to O.p.p. cops in Napanee. Him and the one known as Bill Woldridge, a.k.a. Robert Cross. They're serial killers. They are the ones that own and run O.p.p. They own the drug trade as well. Bert Hustler, he is guilty of brain injuring. He's guilty of torture crimes and attempted murder on me with intent to commit. Robert Berry, he's guilty of attempted murder. Tyler Lake, he is guilty of murder and killing my dog. He's guilty of attempted murder on me. Bert the Hitman Hustler, he's guilty of brain injuring, torture crimes, criminal stalking, obsession. He's an obsessed meth head, crackhead, seriously delusional. He's guilty of murder, or he's guilty of attempted murder. Jason Van Alstyne, he is guilty of murder, attempted murder with the intent to commit identity, disability, and insurance fraud. He's guilty of brain injuring. He is a crackhead. He is a meth or a fentanyl dealer between Napanee and Kingston, committing overdose murders and getting away with it. Raymond LeBlanc, he is a criminal child stalker. He is a child groomer. He is guilty of torture crimes. He's guilty of stalking me. He's guilty of brain injuring me. He's guilty of attempted murder with intent to commit. Sean McKay, he is guilty of brain injuring me. He is guilty of being involved with my identity theft. He is guilty of attempted murder with intent to commit. Harry Hartwick, he is a child groomer. He is a child abuser. He's guilty of brain injuring me, body mutilations, being involved with my identity theft, and attempted murder. He is a child abuser. He's guilty of crimes on me as a child in Winnipeg, Manitoba as well. His nephew, my cousin, also both of them. Dale Hartwick is guilty of my identity theft, brain injuring, torture crimes, attempted murder with the intent to commit for drop charges for a stabbing he committed against his wife or ex-wife's boyfriend. His wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns. He also goes by Tony Montana because he wants to be known as the bad guy. He's guilty of attempted paralyzing me. He's guilty of sex assaults. He's guilty of brain injuring me. He's guilty of being involved with my identity theft. He's guilty of attempted murder on me with intent to commit with and for his boyfriend, Dale Hartwick. They are speed traffickers. They are child molesters. They are sex offenders. Each and every one of them are guilty of murders and attempted murders. They are drug traffickers with and for O.p.p. as well. Sean McKay, Dale Hartwick, Tony Hearns, Raymond LeBlanc, Bert Hustler, Robert Berry, Jason Van Alstyne, Tyler Teabag Lake, Blair Frederick Hardy, and Bill Wooldridge, a.k.a. Bill Cooldridge, a.k.a. Bill Delarosable, a.k.a. Stephen Mavis, a.k.a. James Bubbles, a.k.a. Robert Cross. Congratulations, you motherfuckers. Damage is done. This is when people disappear. It is through Ontario Provincial Police. It is through criminal Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic. It is through their accomplices. Time has been bought. Damage is done. My legal, medical, human rights have been taken away. You're guilty of murdering my mother, Hartwicks, and the rest of you bastards. You're guilty of pretty much murdering Chris Wood and ending the Wood bloodline by doing this to me. Luckily, nobody is arrestable without $22,000 because you work with them for O.p.p. I need medical help. I need serious medical help, but damages are done. Time has been bought. My full fucking soul has been changed. My full face has been changed while I've been keeping from help with 100% proof while being called a delusional, hallucinating retard. Ontario Provincial Police, you are guilty of treason. You are guilty of human trafficking. You are guilty of torture crimes. You are guilty of slavery. You are guilty of full physical identity theft, false arresting. You are guilty of multiple murders and attempted murders and having them covered up through Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic and the rest of your criminal doctors in Napanee. Luckily, homicide is legal for police for revenge retaliation. I spoke their crimes and I became a 5-year fucking target and victim of these very seriously dangerous pieces of shit who have to answer for nothing, who are above the law. They are legally committing murders in Napanee, Ontario. They are legally falsely arresting victims. They are legally committing full physical identity thefts. They are legally committing slave trafficking, torture crimes. They are legally preventing their victims from medical help through lies against them to prevent them help through criminal doctors. They are guilty of possibly harboring one Bill Wooldridge because he has also this aka alias name of Stephen Mavis, which is a walk away escapee. So they are possibly involved in harboring inmates too, along with the murders, the money laundering possibly going on through the Morning Star mission as well. They're all a bunch of fucking drug-fed, crackhead pieces of shit. Look what the fuck you done to me, O.p.p, through Bill Wooldridge, through your little bastards. complete full physical identity theft, and I will be disappearing soon, and I say that without paranoia because of what's been done to me. I am blind in my fucking right eye as well. So damage is done. You're getting away with this. Luckily, I have no rights. All because Spencer Mills is a homosexual piece of shit, serial killing fucking cop, along with Bill Wooldridge and Blair Hardy and the rest of these fucking lowlives. Congratulations, Hartwicks. Congratulations, Hearns. Congratulations, all you drug-fed fucks, because this is done with me. Never speak O.p.p. crimes. Expect your family to be completely and totally murdered, and your animals too, and they will get away with it. Poor, homeless, elderly, disabled are their targets because they know once they cast their lies against you, you're fucked. And I can and have proven it. You are guilty of murder in the first degree, Spencer Mills, with your boyfriend, fucking Blair Hardy. Dale Hartwick. One way or another, whether you're dying of cirrhosis, I'm going to see you spend the rest of your fucking life in prison. Sean McKay, I'm going to have you arrested and charged as well. You're now guilty of attempted murder with intent to commit, you fucking crackhead. Damage is done. I know this is not going to be seen, and I know it's not going to go anywhere, but I am still doing this because my stuff is being shadow banned and they have control over my fucking computer. My computer's been hacked. Dale Hartwick, though, Tony Hearns, I will see you in hell, you motherfucking lowlives. Along with Jason Van Alstyne, Tyler Lake, child groomer Raymond LeBlanc, and the rest of you fucking junky pieces of shit garbage who are obsessed bastards who are drug-fed, money-paid pieces of shit garbage working with the four Pontius Pilate fucking cops. Damage is done, O.p.p. Damage is done, Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic. Trying to label me as a suicidal self-harmer and a lot of other bullshit lies to get me discriminated against to prevent me help. Your damage is done. You're a very seriously fucking dangerous doctor, and you're lucky that you are above the law, and this is all legal through cops' revenge. You pieces of fucking shit. Be safe, everybody. One way or another, lawsuits are coming, O.p.p. One way or another, Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic, I'm going to sue your ass to fucking kingdom come, along with Lenox and Addington County General Hospital. You want to take control over me? You think you own me because you are doctors? Look what the fuck you did to me for these bastards. And I guarantee I am not the only one you did this for or two. Helping fucking criminal pieces of shit cops and their fucking junkie accomplices who are nothing more than sex offender fall down bastards. So congratulations, O.p.p. Congratulations, Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic and Hartwicks, Hearns, and the rest of you fucking bastards. Napanee is a very, very seriously dangerous town. Never speak their crimes. Damage is fucking done to me. Like I said, when people disappear, it's through the police. Families are murdered or missing. It is the police. It is Dale Hartwick. It is Tony Hearns. It is Blair Hardy. At least around Lenox and Addington County anyway, and Napanee and Kingston and Belleville, Ontario, because there is LNA O.p.p. involved. There is Wellington police involved, and there is possibly another police, a cop on a different, I'm not going to say where right now but there is other police involved who are native, actually. So beware, people.